What's going on YouTube? Glory Buzz here, back with another Scarlet and Violet video, and today we're hopping back into the ranked ladder to feature, yes, that looks like hard Trick Room, and it is. So this is a team made by Toppo Woppo, and if you don't know Toppo, if you haven't followed Toppo, Toppo plays one team and one team only. He calls it the one trick room, and that is exactly what it is. Right? All he does is play Trick Room, similar to like Jin Fury, where usually they'll just play like some variant of hard Trick Room, and this is no different here from Toppo Woppo. He plays a lot on his Twitch stream, right? So if you haven't seen it already, go ahead and give him a follow. But Toppo was nice enough to give us his team because he got rank 1 with it on the ladder. Yes, this is VGC doubles this time. Yes. I remember from last time. But not only did he get rank 1 with his team, but he got it not once, not twice. He got it 3 different times within the last few days. So congrats to Woppo. Congrats to Toppo for that achievement here, and we get to feature the team today on the channel, so cool beans for us. It's your classic Indeedee Hatterene Torkoal Ursaluna team, and then the Gallade as the fighting type to help you against the Incineroar and the Kingambit matchup, because again the dark typing can be a little bit tricky for these options here. There is a Maushold here with Brave Nature, as what I understand. I think that's a little interesting. I'm not sure what that is supposed to do here, but maybe Toppo can enlighten us in the comment section here. But everything else is pretty standard. Toppo always claims that, to this day, he still uses our Indeedee spread here, and literally it's just 252, 196, 60. The very classic EV bump idea with our Indeedee, and then just dumping the rest into special defense there. That's usually what we've been doing for our Indeedee since Sword and Shield. But sometimes we go the occasional 252 to 244, 252, 12 idea, just to get a little bit more value on our defense. But he has safety goggles with the Tera Steel idea. So again, Amoonguss is annoying, in Trick Room. Sometimes the Indeedee just takes a nap. But goggles can help you against that. And then he's got Tera Steel on this. And then the Gallade over here, Tera Fire, pretty standard, so you don't get burned. You get to resist the fairy weakness. Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Wide Guard, and Trick Room. So Wide Guard also very useful against other spread moves. And then, of course, you get to take advantage in the terrain. You click Psycho Cut, things melt. Sacred Sword with Sharpness just does so much damage. Same thing with Psycho Cut, right? So Gallade really puts on pressure into those Incineroars because you have Clear Amulet, and then at the same time, the Kingambits at the same time because, 4 times weakness to fighting is not great for that either. Classic Hatterene, again, just Expanding Force / Dazzling Gleam, with the Life Orb doing a little bit more damage. The Torkoal is Choice Specs. So with Tera Fire, you can just melt things with Eruption once you come in. Even if things resist, there's only so much you can do against Choice Specs, Tera Fire, Eruption in the Sun. Too many multipliers there, so Torkoal just absolutely melts things. And then the Ursaluna can just come in and just click Facade / Headlong Rush. There is the Roar idea here, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of force a position that way, which is interesting as a tech move. And then, the Maushold here is the Technician set with Population, Follow Me, Protect, and Taunt. So I would imagine this is also pretty good at, breaking Sash, and then just, kind of nuking things all together with the Population Bomb Technician idea. You get a free hit into that regard, right? So I'm not so sure about the Maushold. Honestly, if it were me, I'd probably just put something like Scarf Annihilate with Gambit, or even Close Combat, or maybe even something like the Hisuian-Zoroark, just to play a little bit more shenanigans. This is best of 1 ladder, right? So none better than the Zoroark there. And then, or even just something like a fast mode here. Maybe even the Hisuian-Lilligant, just to keep it even more classical. But there is a mouse here, so maybe we might be able to bring it. I'm not sure, but at the very least, we know what the other 5 can do. So enough talking. Let's go ahead. Let's go into ranked ladder, and let's see if we can get some cool wins with Toppo's rank 1 team. Okay, of course, we play ladder, and we're going to play Hisuian-Zoroark shenanigans. He's got the Arcanine there. I don't think that thing matters a whole lot. He could be trying to intimidate, spam me, or take advantage of the sun. I don't think it's that big of a worry there. The Rillaboom terrain is a thing. Okay, he's got the Arcanine there, and that's very interesting. But I think Hatterene is also like really, really strong. I don't think I need to think too hard here. I think just Indeedee Hatterene is also pretty solid here. The Hyper Voice spam is a thing. Like, if he just does double hyper spam, does that beat me? Like, if it's just Indeedee Zoroark, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm sorry, not Indeedee Zoroark. If it's just Primarina Zoroark, is that enough to beat Indeedee Hat? That is something we have to worry about. But I also think this is also really good. Is Gallade? I think Gallade is a thing that we can look at, but he doesn't quite have a dark resist here, so I don't think I'm gonna think too hard here. I think I'm just gonna lock it in. We'll see what happens if he does do those shenanigans. I think we'll be okay. If he does that, I think that's his best lead, but if he doesn't lead it, then I think we're okay. So we're going to be looking for a few things. We're going to be looking for the Zoroark specifically. And if there's a Primarina as a lead, +1. Primarina / Zoroark. Let's see. Okay, what do we got here? Alright, he didn't even try, so forget about that. So I think he's just trying to go for the Rock Slide Flinch here. I think that's his best bet. Otherwise, unless that Whimsicott does have Trick Room there. He could have it, you know, very Japanese there. But I think this is our best play. So we'll go with the Follow Me, and we'll just simply go for the Trick Room here. And if he doesn't get the Rock Slide Flinch, great. Okay, he's actually going to swap the Whimsicott in place of what? I don't know. Is it Rillaboom? It is Rillaboom, but I don't think that really matters here. Okay, so there's the Follow Me. And let's see what this Arcanine decides to do. I think Rock Slide is his only... Oh, he's just going for a Raw Flare Blitz. And that's not enough to remove our Indeedee because we have the Kleavor EV spreads. There is the Trick Room. Now, he does have Fake Out Pressure onto his side. So that is something that we have to be aware about. But at the end of the day, I still think we're in an okay spot here. So what we can do is we can go here into the Torkoal now. He might even switch the Arcanine. And then we can start putting pressure. Even just bringing the Ursaluna is also a thing there. Oh, this has Roar. Look at this. I don't think he goes Grassy Glide into the Indeedee. I think that's a risky play for him. And I think he just wants to fake out the Hatterene here. So I think just going into the Ursaluna now while the Arcanine is here is great. There is no Protect here. Okay, but we'll force him to click. Actually, we can even just do like Raw Psychic into this slot here. I think this is also okay. So let's see if he decides to go for the Fake Out. But I think getting in the Ursaluna now is okay. Alright, so good play from him on the Indeedee. Oh, he didn't even go for the Fake Out. Alright, so this will do decent chip onto the Rillaboom there. Yeah, that is Assault Vest for sure. Alright, and it's just a U-turn. Okay, we take that. It's going to repivot. He wanted the Indeedee gone. And this Arcanine might pick up the KO on the Hatterene here, actually. Depending on what he does here. But I think it's okay. The Whimsicott does come back here. It's just a Raw Flare Blitz. If this is banded, the Hatterene drops. That's fine. You know, I'm not going to really hate him for that. Okay. Now, what we can start doing is start clicking Helping Hand, Facade, and then I think we're okay. We also have the Torkoal that can just click Raw Eruption here, you know, especially with the specs. So I actually just want to do that. And just really take advantage. And then override the terrain if the Indeedee does come back. But I think we have a pretty good pin here. All things considered. Right, so I think what we can do is just go for the Facade onto this slot. I think he wants to swap in the Rillaboom on that particular player. And then I think we can also just click Eruption here. I think he swaps it out. Yeah, exactly. So here comes the Rillaboom. Okay, it's going to melt from the Eruption here. Oh, it's actually just Pelipper. Oh, yeah, he brought this thing. Forgot there's a Pelipper on this side. But, you know, again, I don't think the Whimsicott... Oh, the Whimsicott actually just lives this. That's very funny. But we do get the Facade coming in. So there goes the Pelipper removal. Alright, and there is the Rocky Helmet chip. Alright, so interesting that the Whimsicott does live. It is a raw Moonblast into the Ursaluna, but that doesn't do that much anyway. Alright, so... We're still okay. We still have pressure of the Trick Room. Okay, and Eruption's still going to do a lot. Alright, does he bring back the Arcanine here is the question. I think he does. Let's see. Yep, it does come back here. So, I mean, this is still, again, another eruption. We can even just headlong rush this and not have to really worry about too much. And then I can still click the eruption play anyway. I still think this does a lot into what he has. Like, he would be literally forced. He has to Tera this thing. I think that's his best play. In fact, understanding that, I probably should have just clicked beside it anyway. Okay, so he's baiting the Rillaboom here, right? So he intimidates the Ursaluna. He does get that going for him, but the Rillaboom is so low here. Like, I don't know if it actually lives. Yeah, no, it doesn't even live. Yeah, that's it, man. Like, your Pelipper is good in taking away Torkoal Eruption, but you know, the damage was just too much already. You're too far behind to make use of it, and this is pretty much over. Because again, it's just a 3-on-1 assault now. And the grassy terrain is just keeping me up here. Okay. There's the Arcanine yet again. But again, the Tera is a thing that can be done. Let me just think. There is 1 turn of Trick Room left. There's 3 turns of Rain. I still think a Facade, you know, just to kind of catch him into the Tera is going to be a thing. If he protects, then I guess he protects. But if he doesn't, again, it's not a big deal. But I think the Eruption is just too much here. I don't know if there's anything else he can really do. Yeah, see, he forces his Tera, but that's bad for him because now he doesn't have the Rock typing. So now he can't resist my Facade. Yeah, that's worse. So, like, Torkoal won't do any damage here, but I don't think this actually KOs him, by the way. Because I've been intimidated twice. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage from Torkoal. More than I thought. This might be enough to pick up here. Yeah, it is. Alright, so the aggression was more than enough here. See, you got your Rain. You intimidated, cycled, but not enough, as there was no immediate damage threat on the board here. What is this? We've got Electrode, Serperior, Blood Moon, and I don't know, what is that? Is that the deer? That's one of the deer Pokemon that pretends to be a Pokemon but isn't actually a Pokemon. Is that the Sawsbuck? Is that what it is? I don't actually know. Wait, let me see. Huh? I think it is, right? I think that's a Sawsbuck. What is that supposed to? Hold on, let me look at these stats here. What? I don't even know. All right, 100 attack and 95 speed. All right, I'm not sure what the Sawsbuck is supposed to do. I don't quite see too much weather control. It does have Chlorophyll, Sap Sipper, Serene Grace. I'm not. Okay. Once again, there's another Rillaboom, so we could see an override of terrain. Again, I don't think it matters a whole lot. I just think the Indeedee Hatterene combination is just too strong for him. Gallade could be an option here, but he's got a lot of grass stuff here. I once again, I think again Torkoal comes, you know, just to outspeed that Ursaluna. I don't know what else we really need here. I think I'll bring Gallade. I think Gallade is actually okay here, all things considered. Some fighting coverage is good. He has a lot of grassy terrain stuff there, but I don't know. We'll see. He might do what the other guy did and switch it in on the second turn, you know, with his Rillaboom, but does that really do anything? Okay. It's Electrode, Hisuian-Electrode, and the Kleavor. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Is there some kind of gimmick here that I'm not aware about? Some Best of One ladder gimmick? Right? So he's gonna get the spikes down, but does that really kill the Indeedee? Does that thing explode? I have not seen anything that this Electrode is supposed to do. So I'm just gonna keep it simple here and just redirect. If he brings in the Rillaboom now, so be it. But what is this supposed to do? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna find out. He's thinking hard about it. Okay, he doesn't go with the Rillaboom. So we're just gonna get a follow me here. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be Electro Web. That's just gonna make me slower. So that benefits me in the Trick Room. I don't know if you kill the Indeedee now. There's the X Scissor. Okay, he does kill the Indeedee. Wait, this is actually really good. Because now we get the free switch into Torkoal and we melt this stuff. Okay, so we get the Trick Room. Okay, this is cool. And now we do the old patented Eruption / Expanding Force. Am I right? Am I right? Like, I want to see, is there any fire resist here? There is literally no fire resist. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I think it's time, bro. We're just going to click Eruption here. We're going to click Expanding Force. And I don't think there's anything we need to worry about here. That's my Tera. Okay, unless something sash here. If there's a sash, so be it. My Hatterene should outspeed this Torkoal now because he clicked Electro Web. So that should be interesting. Alright, we get the Expanding Force. Hits both. Okay, there's the sash. We found the sash. It was on the Kleavor. The Electrode did nothing. I don't know what was the point of this. Alright, here's the Eruption. Okay. The question now is, did you bring Rillaboom? Okay. That thing melts. So now he has to Tera. Okay, he's forced to Tera. But into what is my question. Alright, we're gonna see the Sawsbuck? Okay, what is this? Alright. There's the Sawsbuck. Is it Rillaboom? What do we have there? No, it's just a Serperior. Wow. Well, I'm only clicking one move and one move only. I don't even need to think way too hard here. Is this going to be a 2-turn game? There's no way. Technically 3. Alright, you got the Tera now. You got to have some fire resist if you're going to run these shenanigans. Right? You can't just bring 3 grass types into a Torkoal game. Right? No way. Alright, let's see your fire resist. Come on. Show me the Tera fire. Show me the Tera water. Okay. What do we got here? We're thinking awfully hard here. Okay. There. Oh, no Tera. Alright, well then, is that just GG in 2 turns? Oh my god. What? Oh, we got the crit. Alright, I don't think we needed the crit. It looks like our opponent simply just said, over. Yeah, got us. That was a 3-turn game. Bro, you can't be running this stuff and not have anything for Indeedee, Hatterene, Torkoal stuff. Okay, there's got to be some resistance. Oh, we got more Whimsicott games. This one has the Typhlosion Eruption. And we've got, is that the Water Tauros? I think it is. And then Blood Moon, Kingambit. There is also a Maushold here. So, we do have the option for White Guard. I don't think Hatterene drops to Sunny Day Eruption. I generally do not think so. There is the Intimidate option too. It's just that there's a Kingambit as well. I think what we do is we go this in this game. And then we could bring the Hatterene. Okay, I just think Torkoal is just so strong here. And then the Ursaluna also exerts some decent pressure here. I think we leave Hatterene behind this game. Is this correct? Let me think about this. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see. All right, let's see what he decides to leave with this. Like, does the Gambit come? Does the other thing come? Is this also just simply eruption time? Right? Ursaluna Tauros. Ooh, this is why I led our Gallade. Okay. Alright, so he gets the Intimidate down. Now, again, he could nuke the Gallade here, but Psychic Surge into... It does... Gallade's going to do a lot into both of these Mons. I'm not going to lie. Like, I could have even just let Indeedee hat here. I don't know what he was going to do into that. But again, I'm just going to keep it simple here. Follow me, and also just literally click the Trick Room button. I don't think we died to Hyper Voice. The Indeedee might drop here if he just hits it. But I think this is generally fine here. We'll just keep it simple. As always, we're going to click the Follow Me button. We're going to click the Trick Room button. It is the Raging Bull. I don't think that kills by any means. Yeah, that's fine by us. Alright, there's a Blood Moon nuke, so he can't click that next turn. So Indeedee drops here. Okay. So now... Alright, here comes the Trick Room. Alright, so... Now, guess who gets to come in? You get to bring in this guy. I could also bring in the Ursaluna myself. But I think just having the Torkoal is also pretty good here. Let's go Torkoal here. Alright, and we're gonna slice up that that bull over there. Okay, I don't know what he does here. I think this is just literally Eruption here. I think the Ursaluna just drops there, especially with that chip. And then with Psycho Cut here, I think we should just be able to remove that Tauros. If he brings in the Gambit now, I think it just dies. Yeah, I don't know what else comes in here. So we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to click Eruption. He can protect if he wants. I don't think it makes a huge difference here. And then we just click Psycho Cut into the Tauros over here. If he teras the Tauros, then he's just weak to the... Then he's more vulnerable to the Eruption, right? So we'll see. Alright, there's our Tera. It's going to be Choice Specs Torkoal yet again. I don't even think Aqua Jet is going to be enough here. Like, he can do it, but again, we have the terrain anyway to deny that. So, as expected, there is the Protect coming out there. But that's fine, right? So here is the Eruption. We should just nuke that Tauros now. Alright, so here we go. This should do just about half, I want to say. Never mind. Oh my god, that's resistant and it still drops. Torkoal? Excuse me? What? Wow, we could have smashed this Ursaluna. Holy cow. Wow, that Tauros did not do anything here. Alright, so he has nothing to change his terrain. The Gambit is at its mercy here. Okay, there's a Maushold here. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I guess there's Friend Guard there. But I'm gonna just do this. I don't know what else you're supposed to do. Like, it could be Tera Ghost there. I don't think that matters a whole lot. I could Sacred Sword. I'm still clicking Psycho Cut. Like, I don't know what else this does. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Alright, the Ursaluna tries another Protect. Alright, but again, it's just... The Maushold protects. I mean, I was never going for that thing. The Ursaluna is the one that's actually dealing damage here. I don't think the Ursaluna actually lives this. Okay, here we go. Just another Choice Specs Ursaluna. Now, you could be AV. Let's see. Is this AV Ursaluna? Nope. Oh, man. You're telling me that we still live in a time where no one has anything for Torkoal? No. No. You gotta have Torkoal checks, guys. This isn't about the Gambit. Oh, no. Okay. It's Gambit. So, listen, only one of these things can Tera Ghost. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough here. The Gambit could protect, but does it really matter? I don't think so. I think we just melt it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, like, I brought Gallade for this. You know, for these couple of matchups here, but it's just Torkoal dominating here. Alright, there is... The Gambit goes Tera Fairy. Alright, that's good. But I think your Maushold just dies now. Unless he tries to double protect here. Yeah, this is... I don't think... Listen, if this Gambit doesn't have AV, it's just cooked. Yeah, bro, it's just cooked up top. Oh, my... Oh, man. Listen, this is a lesson for you guys. If you don't have terrain control, it's over. If you don't have weather control either, it's over. Okay, this guy did not last long just like the other one. And because of that, you just get cooked by Torkoal. Alright, we've got Aqua here. Wait. Oh no, not the other word. Alright, so it's Mouse Ape, Sinistcha here, there's Sneasel, Blood Moon, and the Ninetales. Okay, this looks like a regional tournament level team. Alright, so if he does the Mouse Ape stuff, do we just simply nuke with the Hatterene here? Do we force him to change his Tera? I don't. Do we even go Trick Room here for that matter? He might even just, you know, not even care. Like, again, I see the weather control on the Ninetales. I don't think that matters a whole lot here. There's no wide guard. There's no terrain advantage. Listen, I'm gonna just do this. And yeah, I think we're good. Bring in you. What else? Do I want to bring in the Ursaluna here? It could. I don't think I need to. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna bring just these four. I think this is all I need. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Like, it's just Mouse Ape. Like, do I be greedy and just go for Follow Me, Expanding Force, and nuke? I could. And in that case, do I even need to click Follow Me? Maybe I can click Trick Room at the same time here. Alright, what are we doing? Ooh. Okay, so we've got the Mouse and we've got the Blood Moon Ursaluna here. Okay, so once again, I asked the same question. Can you stop Trick Room? The answer is no. Do you have Assault Vest? We don't know. So you could click Hyper Voice, but that's not going to kill. So I think we just do this yet again. Okay. Oh, he's going for it. Yo, what is this? Okay. I think what's happening here is going for Population Bomb and then just nuking the Indeedee here. Like, I don't... Does the Indeedee live is the question here. So there's the Follow Me. And if he does, then the Hatterene drops if the Indeedee just dies to the... Oh, he just went for Taunt. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, is this just raw Hyper Voice? Or is this Blood Moon Nuke? Oh, it's just Hyper... We don't die to this. Hatterene is a champ. Yeah, we eat this. Alright, there's the stuff. Here is the Trick Room. So he taunted us. Okay, I think now we're in a decent spot. He could protect, of course. But, like, we can't click this, right? Because, again, we are taunted. But we do have the raw damage. I don't think that's going to help it that much. I think now we can just try and go into the Torkoal here. Maybe we force some protects. And now we could even just Tera and go for Expanding Force. I don't think we need to do that. I think we can just click Expanding Force and be okay. Right? I think the Blood Moon has to protect. Honestly, I think he's counting on the Friend Guard to help him out here. I think that's what it is. Alright, we'll go Torkoal here. And let's see what happens. Alright, does he protect the Mouse? Should I have Tera? Yeah, he does protect the Mouse. But does he protect the Blood Moon, though? Does he do that? No, he doesn't. Okay, so I think he's just counting on Friend Guard here to help him out. Alright, let's see. Oh, he lives! That's huge! Wow. Okay, does he do another... Oh, he does another Hyper Voice. Oh, that's a killer here. That I just ruined my Torkoal. Ah, that's not great. Wow, it actually barely lives. That's unfortunate. Okay. Did he die? No, he didn't. That makes this even worse. Okay. But that's fine, I think. Wow, I guess I really thought he would protect. Wow, it actually lived the E-Force. That's crazy. Okay, I think now we're just gonna have to pray for this. Alright, and then at the same time, we can create some sort of pin with the Sacred Sword. I think he might even just go... There's a lot of fighting moves. I think we have to do it like this. So, wait. So we... Joy-Con. Okay, we click Heat Wave, we hit everything. Alright, and we just go with the Psycho Cut and just kind of hope here. Alright, we have to remove the Mouse. That's the main thing. So he's swapping the Mouse. This probably goes into... What is it? Is it Sinistcha here? Is that what he's doing? It is the Sinistcha. I don't think that matters because everything just dies to Heat Wave here. Okay. And this is us going for Terrifier. So I say the only way we get cooked here is if we miss. Okay. That's the only thing I see here. So we have to hit the Ursaluna. That is like imperative number 1. Torkoal, be good. Heat Wave, we connect. Alright, everything dies now. Alright, so this is fine. Yep, that's good, that's good. Alright, so now all he has is a mouse and something. He teared that thing. He had a good play, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was banking on the fact that it would live and then I have no helping hand to try and pick up the KO there. So, I do, or, you know, I could have also just teared the Hatterene. And that would have been fine too. We would have been okay. We wouldn't have to be doing this, but yeah. So the Ninetales has the weather control advantage now, but is that enough for this? Like again, I still have the Indeedee here, but the Indeedee is not really going to do much here. So I'm just going to click Heat Wave here. I think the mouse just protects, and I'm going to put all the pressure onto the Ninetales here. And I think that's fine, because I think this thing has shown protect already. I think that's what we want. All right, there's a follow me. Okay, I think this is still okay. All right, Torkoal does connect on another Heat Wave. Ninetales does not get a special defense boost. I think this just absolutely melts it. Torkoal Choice Specs, even without Sun, just annihilates the Ninetales. And now we just wrap this up with Gallade. You see the damage pressure that you get with just the standard Trick Room 5. Okay, again, great turn 1 for him, but I also just did a foolish switch, but that was me counting on the fact that would kill the Ursaluna, but I guess it didn't. Thank you, Friend Guard, I guess. But in the end, Torkoal is just Torkoal. All right, so there it is. There's the team, and you know, you saw our games. They went very, very quickly, and that is pretty normal with something like this. The hard Trick Room teams are very linear, but it's pretty standard. You bring in Indeedee, you bring in Hatterene / Gallade, you redirect, you click Trick Room, they kill the Indeedee, you bring in Torkoal, you click Eruption, things melt, and then the Hatterene or Gallade can just clean up whatever the Torkoal can't. And that's it. And same goes with the Ursaluna. Like after Torkoal clicks Eruption, if there's things still up, the Ursaluna just finishes the game off. The key to this is you don't kill the Indeedee immediately, right? Because then they just get the free switch. So what you want to do is just kind of set up in front of their face and not give them the free switch. That's one way to play it. You can take away terrain with Rillaboom stuff like our first opponent did, and then have weather control if you can, but it's hard to have all of those things, right? So at least have the terrain control with the Rillaboom, because then you have to switch out the Indeedee and just force position that way. But at the same time, you're still on the clock here, and if you don't manage to put out enough offense, within the Trick Room turns, then it doesn't matter if you just get the terrain control. You're still under the pressure from Torkoal, Hatterene, and Ursaluna, right? So consider that when you're playing your games. But other than that, easy team to use to pick up some easy wins on ladder. It's very strong. It's very useful. It's very quick, right? Like I said. So if you have to play like a long stream of ladder games, you can just use this and make your games go a little bit quicker. All right. But anyway, thank you, Toppo, for sharing us with the team. And if you haven't done so already, give him a follow on his Twitch. We will link his socials in the description below, so you can go check him out as he played this team. And maybe he can showcase it way better than us, because we don't play hard Trick Room that much. We just know the basics. But Toppo just plays this his entire life. But yeah, anyway, that's it for now, folks. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.